The whole John Wick 5 conversation is made worse by Keanu Reeves' wish to die in the film. Action star Keanu Reeves expressed some opinions about the resolution he felt his character should have after John Wick 4 came out, and in the end, his opinions give John Wick 5 a bad vibe. When the John Wick franchise debuted in 2014, it told the tale of a retired assassin who gets drawn back into a world of vengeance and violence after losing his wife and then their puppy to a mobster. Since then, Keanu Reeves has starred in 3 more John Wick movies, and it looks like John Wick 5 is currently in production. The primary issue with John Wick 5 stems from Keanu Reeves' desire for John Wick to permanently die at the conclusion of John Wick 4. The franchise's producer, Basil Iwanek, told Collider in an interview that making these films is so exhausting and it destroys Keanu physically and emotionally. He always says, "I can't do this again," at the conclusion, and we agree with him. In addition, he disclosed Keanu's desire for John Wick 4, "I want to be killed off completely at the end of the film." Because of this, Wick passes away at the conclusion of John Wick 4 with a slim chance of returning. Whether or not Keanu Reeves will return for John Wick 5 is still up in the air, but based on his remarks, it seems very clear that he shouldn't. The actor has obviously been worn out by the role, and his health takes precedence over the John Wick movie series, even though fans would love to see Reeves rise from the grave. Though it is more of a personal decision for Reeves than a guarantee for viewers, John Wick's producers may have paved the way for his return. Reeves might return, but only under his own conditions. John Wick 5's ability to function without Keanu Reeves is helpful. With the conclusion of John Wick 4, the story arc of John Wick was satisfactorily concluded, leaving the franchise with no unanswered major questions or grievances. This implies that it would not be too difficult for the franchise to introduce a new John Wick. The fact that John Wick can keep its other characters familiar is another positive feature. Even with a new hero leading the charge, the other adored characters from the franchise can survive Reeves' departure to guarantee that the new movie doesn't feel too unlike from the ones that came before it. John Wick 5 might still function without Keanu Reeves, but the sad reality is that it most likely won't. Although the producers of John Wick merely intended to provide the actor with options, they created the impression that Reeves would return by leaving the door open for him. In the end, Reeves is under a lot of pressure to come back given the possibility of Wick's resurrection and the release of John Wick 5. The news that Lionsgate will only move forward with John Wick 5 if Keanu Reeves is on board only serves to exacerbate this. Keanu Reeves has found himself in a challenging situation overall. Regretfully, Reeves' additional remarks regarding John Wick 5 haven't made matters better either. Reeves stated in John Wick 5 that he would be amenable to rejoining the franchise, but that the film would need to have an exceptionally compelling plot or motivation for him to do so. In addition to giving viewers hope, which raises expectations and builds suspense, this comment also gives producers the impression that they need to come up with something truly spectacular in order to get Reeves back. John Wick 4 left the door open for Reeves to return, so even though John Wick 5 did not need all of these conditions, it does.